As unfortunate as the future of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is, there's actually a bit of content that we know will be coming out relatively soon to also not too long from now inside of the game mode, and that's what we're going to try to cover. So first up, we have the Season 2 Reloaded content, which is kind of stacked. First of all, we're going to be getting a brand new story arc for our favorite character from Cold War Zombies, well, one of our favorite characters, that being Ravenov. He's going to get his own storyline, probably one mission that will actually be most likely connected to the next thing that we're getting, and that is a brand new location inside of the Dark Ether, and that is going to be a Modern Warfare 2 actual map location from the Warzone map, and that is Said, which is I think called Said City or something like that. I hope I didn't mispronounce that, but if you do want to check it out, you can load up DMZ and you can still play on that map if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm not expecting the location to be too big, but it's still pretty cool to see that we will be getting a brand new Dark Ether location, which is also most likely going to be receiving an Easter egg, because I doubt it will only have connections to the main storyline, because we're also supposed to be getting brand new schematics inside of the game. Now the schematics that we will be getting is a VR11 one, and also a new one called Mags of Holding. The quick description is these will allow your ammunition to feed directly from your weapon's ammo stash, essentially eliminating the need to reload your weapon, which is very interesting. And also the blood burner key, which will allow you to spawn in the blood burner. These will most likely be connected to the Dark Ether, which we kind of do know already, but also it's most likely going to involve an Easter egg that you will have to complete, similar to the way that we have it with our first Dark Ether location. But that's not all for all of the Season 2 Reloaded content. We're also going to be getting a brand new Warlord, which is definitely something a lot of us have been looking forward to, said no one. But it's still coming out. It's going to be located at the Orlov military base, and essentially it's going to probably rotate out and in after a week of it being in the game. Probably the coolest things is obviously the story, the schematics, and most likely the brand new location with an actual Easter egg inside the game. It's kind of meh. It's basically similar content that we did get inside of Season 1, but it is what it is. Now for the next content, we don't entirely know when it's going to come out, but I'm going to briefly go through it. I already made a video on it, but we will be getting exfil streaks inside the game at some point. Now to quickly explain how these will work, you will essentially be collecting points for exfilling, so it's kind of like an interesting new way of doing exfils, but to get these, you will successfully have to exfil with these points. So for 2 successful exfils, which means essentially exfil and then exfil again, basically starting all of this, you will start the game with 500 essence. From here, for 5, you will start the game with 5 armor. For 8, you will start with 1000 essence. For 12, you will start with 30% off perk machine cost. For 20, you will start with 1500 essence. For 30, it will increase the amount of money you get from completing contracts. For 40, you will start with 2500 essence. For 50, 50% off mystery box cost, 75 exfils successfully, or at least the points that you can collect for it. You will start with 5000 essence, and then lastly for 100 you get $20 off pack-a-punch cost, which is a bit of a weird one. And now let's move on to the last bit of content that we do know is going to be coming out inside the game, and that is for Season 3 Reloaded. It actually looks like it won't come out with brand new content for Season 3 at the start, which it's yeah, but at least Season 3 Reloaded will be coming out with some content, so I'm expecting maybe the exfil streaks will be coming out with Season 3 Reloaded, but we know that we're going to be getting another brand new location inside the Dark Ether. We don't entirely know what that is going to be, but also a brand new storyline. And one interesting thing that is going to be coming with this like brand new probably Easter egg as well is these new unique abilities that will give the player benefits. So the ones that I have off of Modern Warfare 3 Intel on Twitter, and it says that there's one that gives players extra zombie damage, zombie object damage, gives player extra speed, zombie object speed, gives players special vision, zombie object vision. I don't entirely know what these mean, and nobody knows, but they're going to be doing something to the player. It's very interesting to see and kind of cool way to experiment with stuff. Also, we do know that there might be some brand new contracts coming out at some point if that isn't cut content. And one of the last things, which is a bit of a cherry on top, something that I theorize will most likely happen, because because they're gonna run out of schematics at some point, and that is most likely some kind of brand new wonder weapon. Don't expect anything brand new. The thing that I theorize that we might see come out in the game is this CRBRS Cerberus from Mauer Der Toten on Cold War, because we did see it inside of the trailer that was like the cinematic trailer for the game. You don't just show all of the perks, the monkey bomb, and the only thing that is missing inside the game is that one wonder weapon. But then again, it will be very interesting because the characters are connected to it, so maybe it's something that we will see later down the line where we find out more information as to how Weaver and everybody else got sucked up into the dark ether and now are like zombies controlled by some entity, where there's theories that it's not Samantha Max's but it's Dr. Gray instead. It's very fascinating to see. Overall, the future of this game doesn't look to be the bestest, but who knows, maybe season 3 will actually be better, and some of the leaks that we just got were some of the tiny things that we will be getting inside of season 3 reloaded, but that's probably asking for way too much. It's kind of unfortunate we won't be seeing any brand new map inside zombies. It does also make sense with the storyline, but I'm still kind of upset that this isn't really going anywhere insanely good, like, you know, whatever. But COD 2024 is coming up, and you know what, if this content is here to every few months make me come back and play the game for a tiny bit more just before Treyarch finally releases COD 2024, you know what, I won't complain about that. It's actually kind of nice to have something to still look forward to in between this wait until COD 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. It's kind of interesting to see what's coming out in the future, apart from like obviously the other cosmetics like weapons and stuff like that, the usual stuff, specifically zombies things. It's unfortunate that this season is zombies themed and we don't have anything else, but what are you gonna do? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.